Hey fellow dadpreneurs, Adam Dukes here, and in this video I'm going to share with you a Facebook ads case study for real estate investing. Now, Facebook made some big changes about 6 or 7 weeks ago, severely limiting your targeting capabilities if you're in the employment space, if you're in the housing space, or if you're in the credit space. So it affects loan officers, real estate agents big time. You can no longer target by behaviors like job title, what school they attended, all types of behavior targeting. You can no longer target by demographic. It's set to 18 to 65. You can't adjust that. You have to target male and female. You can't adjust that. You can no longer target by zip code, which is a powerful one for real estate agents. However, in this case study, I actually have two. I have a real estate investing case study from November, before the change, last November, that I kind of forgot about, and then a current real estate investing case study after the changes. And you're probably going to enjoy what I share because everyone's freaking out about these new changes with Facebook. Oh, we can't market on Facebook anymore like we used to. That's true. However, what I've seen is the numbers are actually better. In this case study, or in this comparison, you'll see that it's dropped the lead cost in half. Now, I got to be upfront. One market, the first case study is in Miami. The second one is in Atlanta. So two completely different markets. So it's not truly a split test, and I'm not really comparing apples to apples here. However, it is real estate investing. It's the same type of offer, wanting to buy their house in like 24 to 48 hours, cash offer type of thing. So that part of it is the same. It is different markets though. But let's dive right into this case study. All right, I'm going to walk you through 5 or 6 ad examples that we used. So how to effortlessly generate motivated seller leads on Facebook. These are all $5 a day budgets. If you have a bigger budget, you can spend more money, obviously. However, you don't need a big budget to generate a consistent flow of leads on Facebook. Again, this is all automated. We have automated follow-up system in place. They are submitting their name, their email, and their phone number. This is all inside of Facebook lead ads. I have a training up there on how to set up your own Facebook lead ads. Check it out after this video. But it's a pretty slick way to generate leads. And then you can use tools like Zapier. Again, check that video up in the corner there. Once this video is over with, on a complete walkthrough on how to set up this exact system. So here's the first ad. Again, this is previous to changes. So it's a little bit different now. You can no longer target by zip code. And so here's the first ad. As you can see, $13.71 CPL is cost per lead. So it just, I tested some different copy here. So I went with something like the easiest way to sell your 33143 property. No showing, 0 days on the market. You choose your close date. Just highlighted some benefits, in bullet form here. And then the next ad you'll see, it'll be this exact address, or this exact zip code. I was just split testing the ad copy. So as you can see, almost a little under $14 a lead. And then you'll see the same image, but the copy is a little bit different. And as you can see, it's a couple dollars more, about $2.50 more, I think. It's always good to split test your copy, split test the images. I tested a few different images here on each of these homes, in this specific area. I got homes that were in that specific zip code, so it was very, very relevant to the people. I called them out here, Miami landlords. Looking back on it, I probably wouldn't have called out landlords because that might not resonate with everyone. Everyone's not a landlord, you know. So now that I think about it, that might have scared some people off that might have been willing to sell their home. You know, some people might have been underwater. They maybe got a divorce, maybe went through some type of a crisis. They're not landlords though. So that was my mistake. Again, back then I knew zero about real estate investing. Now I know about a half a thing. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but I know a little bit more that landlords probably wasn't the best terminology to use. So that's $16.21 a lead. Here's another one, same ad copy. I use the same ad copy. This is just a different area, a different home, a different zip code. Yeah, I call it out here. It's not the prettiest looking thing, but that red thing really sticks out. And then Facebook newsfeed. This is actually a really nice picture. I have ran hundreds and hundreds of ads. I have found, for whatever reason, pictures with grass tend to perform better. I don't know why it is, but I've ran over 200 campaigns for loan officers and quite a few for real estate agents. In homes that have pictures with a lot of grass, for whatever reason, as you can see, $7 cost per lead. The last two was like 14 and 16. This one has a lot of grass, some trees. I think it's the greenery that sticks out on Facebook. I don't know. But as you can see, it lowered the cost per lead to about $7. Again, maybe this is just a better area. This is a better zip code. Here's another one. So here's the same zip code. I have heard, from other Facebook marketers that sometimes the ugly houses perform better. I wanted to test it. So I tested like the nice looking home in the previous slide. I tested the ugly looking home. I would test this type of copy. I'd also test the bullet copy. I was split testing all different angles, all different images, nice homes, ugly homes, bullet copy, non-bullet copy, to see what works. Some zip codes, the bullet copy is going to work. Some zip codes, the pretty homes are going to work. Some zip codes, the ugly homes are going to work. As you can see, this is about double the cost of the previous ad in the same zip code. So this zip code, it looks like the prettier home wins. So that's kind of how you got to do it with Facebook ads, just kind of throwing it all out there, throwing it all up against the wall, seeing what sticks, just testing. Once again, I say it all the time. I've been advertising on Facebook for just about 7 years now, and I would say 75% of my ads still fail to this day. So don't get discouraged if your ads fail. It's common. I've talked to some of the biggest Facebook marketers in the world, and they all agree they fail far more than they succeed. Again, it's all about testing. Here's another one, so 33156, another zip code. Again, same exact style, the copy's the same. This does have a lot of green in it. It didn't do too hot, so $15 a lead. Actually, sub 30, I was told, the goal for this campaign for this client was to get under $30 leads. 30 to 35, I think, was the KPI we had to hit. So under 20, I was still a little bit disappointed. However, they were very, very happy with under 30, under 20. Again, this was my very first attempt at real estate investing, running Facebook ads for real estate investing. And I'm not going to take the credit. I ended up finding video on YouTube. I think it's Chris Chico, I think is his name. I modeled what he did, so I didn't come up with this. I just found some videos of his. I modeled it, so I don't want to claim that I came up with this at all, and I want to give credit where credit is due. So let's go to the next one. So here is the current one. This is the one that's running for a realtor in Atlanta. As you can see the copy, a nice looking home, a lot of green, a lot of trees, grass. As you can see, $4.39 lead. Now with this is with the new change. This is no zip code targeting. This is like 50-mile radius of Atlanta, 18 to 65-year-olds. The previous ads that I showed you were people 35 to 65 was the window. But you can no longer target by demographic, like I said, or age, or male or female, or zip code. So it actually, this is the only ad I have. This is a very new campaign. As you can see, it was launched on September 10th. So this is all the data I have. However, it's looking really, really good with sub $5 leads by having a much big targeting, a much wider audience as opposed to just zip code. Because obviously when you're targeting by zip code, it's going to be a very, very small audience. However, it's a relevant audience. But Facebook doesn't allow us to do that anymore. So as you can see, sub $5 leads, pretty damn good. So actually with the Facebook changes, it seems like these real estate investing ads are actually performing better. So there you have it, folks. Live proof that maybe the Facebook changes haven't, maybe you don't need to freak out about the Facebook changes like a lot of people are. And I admit, I certainly was one of them. The first couple weeks of August, I was shitting my pants thinking, oh no, the bottom fell out, the sky is falling, we're all going to die. But it turns out, and I have other campaigns as well. I know this is just one example, but I have some other campaigns that I haven't shared yet that it's showing that the cost per lead actually is dropping in other industries, not just the real estate investing space, but the loan officer space, the real estate space, not real estate investing, but for realtors. Very similar, obviously, but cost per lead is dropping. So targeting the bigger audience, it seems like from a marketer, you want to be specific with your targeting, very specific, very relevant. And Facebook kind of eliminated that capability with those three areas. So now we got to go broader. So as a marketer, I don't like that. However, from what I'm seeing is it's generating cheaper leads. So maybe it's not a bad thing. So that's the real estate investing case study with 6 examples. Take it and run. Like I said, I didn't come up with the idea. I think it's Chris Chico, I think is his name. He's a big real estate investor, Facebook ads trainer that I found a video on YouTube. So I need to give credit where credit is due. I try to do that whenever I can if I remember to do it. So Chris Chico's the one that I modeled with these ads, with the zip code ads and that. So hey, if you like these types of things, these types of videos, I should say, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Click that little bell notification because I drop videos, training videos every Monday and Thursday for your viewing pleasure. And I just started dropping interview series where I interview fellow dadpreneurs out there and I drop those every weekend, sometimes Saturday, sometimes Sunday, but I drop those every weekend. So I got 3 videos coming out at you every single week. So again, click that subscribe button, click the bell notification to alert you. So when those videos are published, you'll get a little notification when you log into YouTube. As always, if you have comments, questions, or concerns, please drop them down below. I will do my absolute best to try to answer them. If I can't answer them, I will try to reach out to someone or point you in the right direction or find the resource. I'll do what I can to help. So again, drop your comments, questions, or concerns down below. I appreciate you watching. Thank you.